Have you ever wondered why mountain goats, despite their incredible climbing abilities and natural defenses, fall victim to eagles so consistently? The answer lies not in brute force or speed alone, but in something far more subtle and calculating: perfect timing. Eagles hunting mountain goats have mastered the art of patience and precision, striking at the exact moment when their prey becomes vulnerable. Let me break down this fascinating hunting strategy that makes eagles some of the most efficient predators in the animal kingdom. First, let's understand the setup. Mountain goats spend most of their day grazing on steep cliffs, constantly moving between feeding areas. They're alert animals with excellent vision and hearing, always scanning their surroundings for danger. But here's what eagles have learned over thousands of years of evolution. There are critical moments when even the most vigilant goat's attention wavers. These moments happen during transitions. When a goat moves from one feeding spot to another, when it pauses to rest, or when it's distracted by other goats in the herd, its focus naturally shifts. This is when the eagle strikes. Eagles don't attack during peak alertness. Instead, they observe from a distance, sometimes for hours, studying the behavioral patterns of their target. They watch how often a goat looks up from grazing. They note when the animal becomes absorbed in eating, when social interactions within the herd create distractions, and when fatigue causes the goat to lower its guard. The eagle essentially becomes a student of its prey's daily routine. This observation period is crucial because it reveals the exact windows of vulnerability. The actual attack moment is where timing reaches its apex. An eagle will dive when a goat is either standing on unstable ground, mid-stride between secure footing, or when multiple goats are bunched together and confusion creates hesitation. If a goat is solidly planted on a secure rocky outcrop with clear escape routes visible, the eagle will wait. Patience becomes a weapon. The eagle knows that eventually the goat will move. Eventually, that perfect moment will arrive. And when it does, the bird is ready to execute with millisecond precision. What makes this even more remarkable is the eagle's ability to read microsignals. A slight shift in the goat's weight distribution, a momentary pause in chewing, the direction an ear is pointing, or a brief lapse in scanning the sky, these tiny indicators tell the eagle everything it needs to know. Is the goat distracted enough? Is it positioned poorly enough? Will it have time to escape? The eagle's brain processes these variables in real time during its dive, adjusting its trajectory accordingly. The psychological element cannot be overlooked either. Eagles sometimes make false approaches, diving toward goats without committing to the attack. This conditions the prey to expect multiple threats and become fatigued from constant defensive reactions. Then, when the real attack comes after hours or even days of these false alarms, the goat's responses are slower and less coordinated. Its reflexes are dulled by stress and exhaustion. This is when the eagle's perfectly timed strike becomes unstoppable. Interestingly, eagles also hunt based on seasonal and weather patterns. They know that during harsh weather, goats become weaker and less alert. They hunt differently during mating season when male goats are distracted by territorial disputes. They know that younger goats are more vulnerable than experienced adults. Every variable is calculated. So the next time you hear about an eagle catching a mountain goat, remember that it's not just about physical prowess. It's about an incredibly intelligent predator that has spent generations perfecting the art of waiting for that one perfect moment when success is virtually guaranteed. It's about reading behavior, understanding vulnerability, and striking with absolute precision when the odds are completely in the eagle's favor. That's not luck. That's mastery.